In 1992, the scientific journal Nature published a study reporting that listening to Mozart could increase your IQ. The so-called Mozart effect sparked a massive debate in the scientific community and led to a stampede of studies evaluating the effect of music and art on learning in the human brain. Further studies confirmed that listening to Mozart did temporarily increase IQ test scores, but so did listening to Snoop Dogg. Passively listening to any music perceived as pleasurable can lead to what we might call the Snoop's effect, a temporary boost of spatial and temporal reasoning. But with active participation in music, whether it's by playing an instrument or just by analyzing what one hears, the effects become permanent. In 1998, a German study found that areas of children's brains associated with higher order thinking were physiologically enlarged by training in piano, while another found that a number of brain physiologies are larger in musicians than in the general populace. Since then, multiple studies have found that active involvement with music and art is associated with numerous positive educational outcomes, including higher attendance, grade point average, test scores, graduation rate, and college completion rate, regardless of socioeconomic status or race. The scientific community seems to be in agreement. Active engagement in music and art boosts your chances of academic success and literally makes your brain bigger. But just as these studies emerged, other forces were leading to the elimination of music and arts from public schools across the country. In 2002, the No Child Left Behind Act lowered the budgets of many low-performing schools while mandating supplemental reading and math programs that ate into the time allotted extracurricular activities. By 2006, more than 1 in 3 public schools had cut the time they allocate to music and art. And minorities are almost twice as likely to attend schools rated as arts poor than non-minorities. So the question becomes, how do we help minority and low-income students reclaim the benefits of music and arts education? In 2009, a federal initiative, the Arts and Education Model Development Grant, funded 10 pilot programs that paired local arts nonprofits with minority arts-poor schools. The results? Reading scores increased by an average of 35%, while math scores increased almost 10%. A second cohort of programs has been funded, and preliminary results indicate similar gains, but no such pilot program has yet been attempted in New Mexico. Enter SoundOven, a mobile and media arts classroom on wheels that would partner with public and charter schools serving minority and low-income communities. SoundOven would take advantage of recent innovations in computer hardware and software that allow for student participation in music and media creation at a fraction of the cost of traditional music programs. By being mobile, SoundOven would meet minority communities where they are and thus have a much wider reach than traditional after-school arts programs at a lower operational cost. SoundOven can tap into multiple income streams, including grants, contracts with schools to develop curriculum, run workshops, and train teachers. But SoundOven would also contract with private clients to produce professional audio and video content, including CDs, PSAs, radio and TV commercials, training films, music videos, and documentaries. So SoundOven would also provide a bridge for minority students into the growing field of professional media production. Recently, New Mexico has witnessed an explosion of film and media production, yet minority participation in the profession has barely budged. In addition, the ability to create professional-level media allows disenfranchised communities to advocate for themselves with a greatly amplified voice. Because in our informational age, the ability to create media impact is the ability to participate in national discourse, culturally, economically, and politically. And why am I and my team the group that can make SoundOven a reality? I'm a New Mexico-certified Level 3 teacher with a master's in engineering and 20 years experience teaching math, science, music, and media production, and 30 years experience as a professional musician. I'm an award-winning producer, composer, and director with professional experience in a wide range of media production positions. The SoundOven interns are a group of my former students who have formed a minority-centered media production coalition called the Panoptic Collective. Let's take a moment to hear what they have to say about SoundOven.
In all, the power of media is just crazy. It can change a nation or it can break one, just depending on how you use it. And it is a powerful tool that I think everybody should know how to use.
And it's really important for minority communities to have things like SoundOven because for so long it's kind of been powered by, white middle-class males. And it can't be powered by them anymore because either stories are going to be told by you or they're going to be told by somebody else.
Together, SoundOven and Panoptic have a proven track record of creating media productions that address social issues and unite diverse stakeholders. In just 1 year, our media projects have won awards, garnered local and national news coverage, and raised over $10,000 in donations from our crowdfunding campaign. We have the knowledge, we have the concept, and most importantly, we have the passion. Now, all we need is the support to get started.
Where the heat flows so the beat grow, when your feet go, moving to the sound that's coming. We soulless, where the bowl is, filling up with the food we know you're loving. Set your mind free, you can die free on the rhymes we baking by the dozen. Break it down now, check it out how we cook it in the sound oven.